Hello guys, and today with the generosity of a mysterious someone from Steam, we have a new game to stream while we take a little break from Wilder Myth, and that is The Long Dark. I am JT with Legacy Arc Games, and I am probably about to die a lot from what I'm told, but it's going to be a death in a beautiful Canadian setting following a geomagnetic disaster. And as a result of that disaster, the story tells us, all electricity, all of our everyday good, casual, easy living stuff is gone. And now our goal is to survive. And that's it. We got wolves and bears, and of course you're fighting the weather because you're in northern Canada and it's in winter. So you can freeze to death, starve to death, be eaten by other things that are starving to death, and so on and so forth. Now you have several modes you can play in here. Wintermute is actually the episodic story mode for The Long Dark. It's supposed to, when it's fully complete, have 5 chapters. Right now they're up to 3. And that's the one you want to play if you want the game to have a story and some goals. But I think, and you've also got challenges here. Challenge mode type thing where you have to do certain things between 1 and 3 hours. But what everyone really tells me to go for is survival mode, and that's really, you're telling your own story in your head. There's no narrative to it, and all it is really you survive as long as you can, and the game ends when you croak. When eventually something eats you for dinner, that's when the game ends. So we're going to start with survival mode just so we can check the game out and see how it goes. Start a new survival mode game. Okay, choose your experience. What's the difference? Punishingly challenging survival experience. So we're not quite ready for that. Pilgrim, newer experienced players most interested in pensive exploration. Most survival elements tuned to be very forgiving. Wildlife will not attack unless provoked. I know that's not what most people enjoy. I'm betting most new people enjoy the Voyager experience. Drink of water here, excuse me. Okay, much better. So, in this Voyager mode, it's a balance between exploration and survival elements. There's not a lot of wildlife, but it can seek you out to eat you. Survival elements are challenging, but resources are plentiful, and it allows for 4 active feats, whatever those are. So we're going to go with Voyager. Mystery Lake, ideal for new players, a balance between wilderness and man-made shelters, resources, and wildlife. Connects to Coastal Highway, Pleasant Valley, Forlorn Muskeg, and Mountain Town. Coastal Highway for intermediate players, a weather-battered coastline rich in shelters and resources. Watch out for wildlife. Desolation Point for intermediate players, several key shelters, plenty of hostile wildlife, and harsh weather conditions to be found around these remnants of a once thriving whaling industry. And for advanced players, we have Pleasant Valley, A challenging, vast mountain wilderness region with a few key shelters originally settled by hardy homesteaders. Timberwolf Mountain for advanced players. An isolated alpine region with very few shelters or resources. A true test of wilderness survival skills. And Forlorn Muskeg, a frigid open marshland bisected by a railway line. Weak ice and constant winds make this area highly dangerous. Broken Railroad. For intermediate players, previous seismic activity means this section of the Trans-Island Railway line is dramatically interrupted. Be careful you don't become lost in its many twisting routes. And that takes us back to Mountain Town rather, for new players. And I think we're gonna start with Mountain Town because I'm gonna die a lot even here, I bet. And let's go with the Lady Survivor, why not? Name Sandbox. Legacy Game 1. There we go. Mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down into the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Well, we'll find out. What am I living for and what am I dying for are the same question. Margaret Atwood. Okay, down here at the left we can see temperature, I think hunger, thirst, something with an eyeball. I don't know what that is. Might be ability to see. Anyway, here we are. This must be where we crashed. Looking at our character, and oh my, they appear to be a clown. That's not good at all. What happened to her? Oh my goodness. Ah, that's your rested state. The eyeball is how much you've rested. How warm are you? Well, we're not totally warm and we're going down, so that's not good. But why do I look like that? I look like a clown. Oh well, we'll figure that out, I suppose. Discovered the arch, and that is indeed what it is, an arch. As far as I can tell, we do not have anything as far as equipment. Ah, but we found a town. It looks like an abandoned town, but who knows? Maybe there's something useful for us here. Open the door. Oh, gotta hold the button. Let's see, is there anything in here? Hello. Metal lamp. Need a hacksaw to break that down. Very hard to see without any light in here. Search metal container. Oh.
This stuff will come in handy.
Decent cotton toque. Simple knitted cotton hat. Not as warm as wool, but better than nothing. Take it. Let's look at our character again here. Do they have a hat? No, they don't. So let's... Oh, is it broken? I can't tell. let's wear our new hat. There we go. Okay. That might keep us a little bit warmer. Yeah, we're actually going a bit back up in terms of our heat, our temperature, so that's good. Bed, I assume we can get some rest in the bed. Book. Eventually a source of knowledge. For now, something to burn while you're freezing. We'll need stuff to burn, so I imagine, so we'll take it. And we're not very tired, so we won't rest just yet. Let's search the dresser. Socks. Not very warm and useless when wet. And they're only 23% together, but hey, if we're freezing to death, we'll take what we can get, right? Well, let's see. These are probably warmer than. Where are the other ones? Yeah, these are warmer. So, let's drop those. Okay, we're wearing everything we have to wear. So let's move right along. This place could be our temporary home, our fallback location, I guess. I didn't know about taking that, but why not? And hey, that's food. We'll take it. Tinder. Broke down that box into tinder, so we'll have something to make a fire with. Again, I have not played it all, so probably stuff I'm missing. Dog food. But better than starving, like it says. Wood matches so we can light our tinder. Okay, and of course the oven wouldn't work because with our electro or something magnetic disaster, geomagnetic disaster, no power, so no nothing. And there's nothing in the fridge, nothing in the freezer. Probably somebody else already came through thinking the same thing I did. This place is food. Another drink here? Excuse me? Okay. Let's go ahead and have more of a look around. Open the... Oh, we need a pry bar to look in that car. Oh, we're in the vehicle. Oh, wood matches. Can use those. Candy bar. Can use that. No, radio don't work. And of course the car itself does not work either. So, there we go. Again, the goal here is we're trying to survive. So we got to gather stuff. Dusting sulfur, a chemical compound sometimes used as a pesticide. Could be used when crafting ammunition. Okay. First aid kit. That sounds handy to us. Energy bar. Antibiotics. Those have to be useful. 6 pills. Need to get ourselves a hacksaw. Newsprint. We can break that down into reclaimed wood. And by the way, something I enjoyed, this game comes with a disclaimer that you should not take anything you learn from this game out into the real world to try and survive, and it should not be taken as an accurate display of how wolves actually behave. So somewhere out there was somebody who decided this game was an instruction manual in surviving the northern Canadian wilderness, and they had to put a disclaimer. That's interesting, shall I say. Cloth can be used for crafting and repair as well as for creating bandages. Take it. Scrap metal. Bits and pieces of metal scrounged from various sources. Okay. And we're gonna break down this cardboard box for tinder. A drawer. See what's in here.
Nobody needs this anymore.
A hook suitable for fishing. Okay, we got a couple hooks for fishing there. Don't have anything to fish with, but we got a hook. Metal container.
This will come in handy.
Hooded cotton sweatshirt. Kind that passes for high fashion with game developers these days. How true. How true, I can say. And a marine flare. Marine flares are extra bright and loud and may even ward off a timber wolf. Okay. I'll take that. Let's see if we can use that hoodie there. Yeah, we can. Okay. I really have no idea why this lady looks like this. I really don't. Maybe I missed a customization option somewhere during creation. I'm not sure. But this is just our trial playthrough, so we can live with it. Can remember if we checked out this car. We will, though. Search the glove box. It is empty. No radio, of course. So out we go. So many places to look through. Oh, we just came out of here. Pardon me. This place is boarded up. They really boarded up all the windows and everything. So do these folks next to them. Wow, everybody's boarded up. How am I to rob them if they've boarded up? Okay, we can burn that. Milton Post Office. Bureau de Poste di Milton. See what's here in the post office. If anything. We can't be getting any candy out of the candy machine. Survival really is awful. Summit soda. Let's go ahead and drink it. So I think we're thirsty. Okay, now we're less thirsty. A little bit anyway. Search the trash can here. It's empty. Sorry for that noise, guys. Huh. This place looked a lot bigger than it turned out to be. Okay. I was hoping we could find an axe or some kind of weapon around here to protect ourselves from the wolves. Milton Credit Union. Yes, give me all the money. All the money that's useless in the geomagnetically dead world. And we'll break that down into tinder. Somewhere along the line here, we're going to have a very nice fire going. Granola bar, yes, thank you. More tinder. And of course, tinder helps you burn a fire, so that's good to have. Eat this energy bar, get our health back up, or rather our hunger. We got a bedroll there. Let's drink the soda here because we're thirsty. Okay. Taking care of those concerns for a bit. Good tinder. More tinder. And even more tinder. No cash. We ran out of cash at some point in all this. And no radio working, I suppose because of our disaster. And break down the box there. More tinder, thank you. Need a hacksaw for that metal chair. Stack of papers, more tinder. I guess the sink doesn't work, so we can't use that for water. Potable water source, oh my. Well, we'll take all, I guess. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Need a hatchet to break down that broom. I'd rather take the broom and use it against the wolves. They know they're out there. They're waiting for me. Everybody's told me so. It's one thing I will say. This game has a very active community on Steam. Seems very popular and lots of friendly people. So if you're into that, you might also really enjoy this game. See if there's anything in the truck here.
This stuff will come in handy.
Ah, flare. To scare off wildlife, why not? No luck with the radio. Guess we will leave. Oh, there's a car right next to it. What do you have? Empty glove box, and there's nothing else in here that I can see, so out we go. Oh, we got a big place up here. Maybe this can be our shelter for a bit. Got a nice view of everything going on right from right here. Ooh, very dark. Very dark, wow. Curtain, we can break that down into cloth. Again, cloth can be used for lots of things, so that's worth it. I'm really walking blind here. In fact, not very enjoyably blind, so I wonder if we can brighten things up a little bit. No, looks like what we picked at the start is what we're stuck with, maybe? Yeah, I think that's what we're stuck with, guys. Okay, let's go back to the game and hope we can find our way out of this place. I have no idea where I am. Help. The only thing I can see is a window. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's light this flare. There we go. There we go. Oh, out went our flare. That's not good. Burned out flare. I'll have to drop it. Canned peaches, we'll take that. Take that book and that book. Burn those for heat. And that book and that book and those papers. I'm gonna burn it all. Worn hoodie and ragged running shoes. I guess you never know, or at least I never know, if there's going to be an issue with losing clothes, equipment, stuff like that. So could be good to have a replacement around. Oh, and we got a fireplace here. Let's start a fire. Accelerant. Let's use matches. And a book. And start fire.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire.
Perfect.
There we go. Now we got some warmth in here. Why do I hear like an electric sound? I wonder. Oh, the radio? Yeah, the radio's kind of blinking there. I don't know. No light switch, so we don't have electricity. Empty cabinet. Our flare's going out here. It's weird, we kind of got a little bit of electricity here. Drop that. Eventually we're going to need a flare in the outdoors, and I hate to use our last one in this house. Break this down, break down this crate for reclaimed wood. Break down the cardboard box for tinder. We can't see it, but we can sure take it. What the heck, we'll use that last flare. This is just our test game anyway. Go ahead and take this. And this. Oh, stump remover and herbicide. This chemical can also be useful to craft gunpowder. Man, these people were really had a hoarding issue with paper. Damn, we lost our light again. Must be something going on, because we've got light going on here. A little bit of electricity. I know we're at the fireplace, but or we're near it anyway. I know you're tired. I'm trying to find a fireplace so we can light a fire before we sleep. Ah, there it is. Let's start a fire. Use an accelerant, I suppose. Matches, and we'll use some reclaimed wood. Total guess, but why not? Oh, I failed, I think.
I'll take it.
A cooking pot for melting snow, boiling water, and cooking food. Take it. Fireplace. Let's try again. No accelerant this time, but we'll hope. Yeah, we're getting a fire. We're getting a fire. Alright. And let's see, we're hungry. So we'll eat. And what do we have to drink around here? Anything? Anything? No, we don't drink the herbicide. That wouldn't be good. I don't think we have anything to drink. We just had a few bottles of soda. Ah, we do have this to drink. Okay. And now let's use our bedroll in front of the fire that is very quickly going out. Let's add some fuel to the fire here. Even more. Even more. We want it to last. And let's sleep for 4 hours, I suppose. Let's start a nice toasty fire. You've survived 15 hours, 56 minutes. Oh, okay. And we'll pick up our bedroll. Pick up this tinder here. Take charcoal from the fireplace. Start. Well, actually, no, we won't start a fire because all we've got left is reclaimed wood for. Yeah, there's no bed. This would be an ideal place if there was a bed, but there isn't. And you can't see worth a damn in here either. I'm totally lost. Especially now that whatever happened, I'm assuming the aurora was going on and there was some electricity. Leaf house. Yes, please, let us see again. Uh-oh. It's nighttime. Uh-oh. Maybe I want to go back up to that mansion, because I don't have anything to use for a weapon. That's got our hunger going up at least a little bit. Okay. Problem is, we just don't have any sources of light, which is bad news. Oh, we got a match. Again, it's dark as hell, but we can use a match. I hadn't thought of that. They hardly last at all. My real matches last longer than this, but we're gonna give it a try. Oh, a hammer.
Perfect.
Yes, thank you. Bandages, yes, thank you. Must just be some kind of tool shed. I'll leave the house if it'll let me. Still can't see a damn thing. But I know there's wildlife out here. I keep seeing a little wolf sign. Oh, she's cold. We gotta find some. Whoop, yeah, she's. I think we might be getting into a blizzard here, maybe. They boarded up, that's why. Next time around, I would probably have to pick a lighter visibility level because this is just a bit too much. Okay, it's even colder in the car. Think of hot fire, think of hot fire. Very good idea. Imagine the cold way. Can't see what Milton Post Office. Oh, that place isn't worth much to me. But maybe I can go inside and start a campfire? Maybe? Come on now, the sign is right there. Gotta be a door. Oh, I should have stayed with my big mansion on the hill. Yeah, let's start running. Oh, hypothermia risk.
Isn't cold.
Not good. These jerks probably boarded up, didn't they? Yes, they did. That house isn't even standing. Now we're at risk of frostbite. My goodness. All these houses around us with no place to take shelter. Not good. Ah, we can get into this place. Whatever it may be. Okay, we've been here before. Mostly I was looking for an indoors place because I want to see how we can start a fire. How can we start a fire? Going indoors has healed our hypothermia risk. Great for that. Have something to eat here. And how do we start a fire? I can make a bearskin coat. Improvised hand wraps. Ooh. Can I make those? Looks like I can. Hello, we've discovered crafting. Improvised head wrap. We already got a nice hat somewhere. We can make some arrows or some air shafts, but we don't have moose hide cloak, but we don't have the stuff for it. Improvised knife. Made of scrap metal with a cloth wrap. Now we don't have a forge here. Torch. What do we need for a torch? We need lamp oil and sticks. And plenty of tinder. We can make plenty of tinder at least. Unfortunately, nothing that shows us how do you start a fire. Fire starting. Maybe you need a fireplace in order to this isn't getting us where I wanted to go. Guess it's some sort of, on its own, some sort of mapping tool. Well, we'll just have to get some. Let's repair our bedroll here. We wouldn't want to lose that. And we'll go ahead and use it. Here is better than nowhere for sleep. We'll sleep for 8 hours. Healed our frostbite risk. Unlocked an achievement. Okay, woke up fully rested. Picked up our bedroll. And let's see. Ooh, we really need some water. We have to drink that. Okay. And let's eat something as well before we head out. Okay. I really don't need to keep holding that, I'd like to use that as a weapon in case there's a wolf out there. I know they're around, man. We don't want to harvest those yet, so we will just continue on our way with our piece of charcoal. What it does, I do not know. Surveying the local area. Ah, I see. We've kind of drawn a little bit of a map with our charcoal here. That, so we don't have to drink all of our potable water. Those houses are in a sad state. They've fallen apart. Campcraft. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's how we would do it. Oh, I see. Alright. Well, town of Milton, most of you were jerks who boarded your houses up, so I'm gonna have to move on. That's a water reservoir. I should be able to get water out of that, but I bet you I can't. Darn. Yeah, that's got water in it. Or what if we can get to it? I'd like to make that house my base, but it's just too dang dark. So I would imagine one of the priorities with this game is to find yourself a good bit of steady shelter. Oh, we got a bed here, so that's good. Oh, search the drawer. Come on, you can do it. Ah, matches. Good, thank you. And more newsprint, thank you. And as usual, we'll take all the toilet water. More than one bedroom in here.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Decent sport vest. Tiny bit of warmth. Let's see. Can we use it? Yes, we can. I still don't know why I look like a clown, but I've learned to live with it. Ragged sweatshirt. Okay. We're better off with what we had, really. I'll wear that again. I've got to wear our hand wraps that we made. Make sure our fingers don't freeze off. Okay. Worn cotton toque. Nothing else, we can salvage the material. Like from these curtains. Of course, they don't have a watch, so there's really no way to gauge the passage of time. Okay, it's getting dark. No. Have we got a bed here? Yes, we do. Let's sleep in a bed. Woke up fully rested, but it's still dark as hell, so. Drink some soda. Take care of our thirst. And it's still dark, like I said, so not tired enough. Past time. Okay. Still dark. Oh man. We're in quite a spot here. I think we're gonna possibly starve if we don't find our way to some food. Of course, there's no way to tell the time. I hate to go out there not knowing what I'm looking at for temperature. Come on, don't make me use a... Oh, I can break down that table. I need a light. Yeah, I do need light, you're right. Man, was I ever off. Okay, let's light the fireplace here. Start a fire.
Come on, fire. Come on.
There we go. Okay, and now let's use our bedroll. Get another 4 hours of sleep, maybe. See what happens. Still dark. And the fire's out. Ay, man. Light a match just to get our way out of the shelter. Raw meat and fish give off a scent that attracts... Ooh, wow, you can see your breath. And she needs something to eat bad, so... We're going to have to find something somewhere. We've already been here, so I don't think we're gonna find any food here. Well, you know, the town of Milton really doesn't seem to have much left to offer us. So we're going to say goodbye to it for now. And head out into the wilderness. Completely unprepared. What do we got around us here? Not much. Looks like that's just a little entrance into town. Car here. Oh, she's cold. She's really cold. That's not good. Let's see what we can do about starting a fire. I got a 40% chance of success, but maybe.
That didn't work.
No kidding. Let's give it another try. One more try. Nope.
Come on, fire.
Uh-oh. I can hear the wolves. There they are at last. Ah, a flare. Good. That could save our butts if we run into some wolves. This here looks like a structure, from what I can see. Let's take a look. Oh my, I think this is a church. Yes, it is a church.
I'm starving.
Well, I know that's not much, but God, I guess it matches so fast. Take that book. I don't want to burn the priest's book. That's bad luck. Organ broken down. Nice detail though. You can tell they put some thought into the world. We can break down this shelf for wood. Well, we need light. And in order to do that, I had to drop our match. Oh, there's a backpack here. Let's search it for what it has. Nothing, of course. Well, there's one place, rather there's one good use for this place, and that is shelter to end this stream. So we are going to quit this particular start of our outing. I think rather than just a test game, this may be the beginning of our journey. I don't think I'm going to survive much longer, but we'll see how it goes. This has been JT with Legacy Art Gaming. If you enjoyed the stream, I would very much appreciate if you would like and subscribe. I am a non-for-profit channel just for fun, but if you subscribe, it encourages me to stream more games for your enjoyment. I stream something every day at some time, and it all goes up on my channel later if you don't get to catch it. So, once again, thank you for watching, and you have a great day while I freeze to death in the geomagnetic disaster.